Today on the channel, we're going to check out NECA's T-1000 Motorcycle Cop from the movie Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a NECA figure. It's been a while since I opened a NECA figure. I think the last one I did might have been the Alf figure. But today we've got the T-1000 Motorcycle Cop from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Now this guy was portrayed by an actor named Robert Patrick. And he did a fabulous job in this movie. If you haven't seen it, man, you got to see it. He has no lines. Very, very few lines does he have when he's questioning some civilians and stuff. But for the most part, he is just all machine coming for the T-800, I think was Arnold Schwarzenegger's version of the cyborg. So he's a newer version. And he can do different things. He's got that metallic metal look to him. And I'm excited to get this out because it has one of the best scenes of the movie. And when he gets shot in the head by a shotgun and his head comes apart at the top, and it's awesome. But yeah, James Cameron directed this movie. It came out in 1991, so I was it was in the summer between my junior and senior year. But yeah, great movie, fun to watch. Special effects were amazing. 1991, you know, they was really getting going in Hollywood with them special effects. But let's take a look at the packaging. So we have Terminator 2 Judgment Day there. We got the picture of Robert Patrick right there as the T-1000, says T-1000 Motorcycle Cop down there. Kind of plain Jane right there. This side you got Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Again, you get our is that the figure? I think that's an actual picture of the actor there. NECA, real toys down there. Other side's exactly the same. Warnings, copyrights, barcode, and we do have copyright date on this of 2015. So is this that old? Anybody know? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Is this really from 2015 or 2016? This is a fairly old figure then. We also have the makers and the sculptors and the painters of this figure right here. Top, you get warning, choking hazards there, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And on the back, this is where we get some exciting stuff, Terminator 2 Judgment Day there. Now we got a picture of our action figure there. It says T-1000 Motorcycle Cop. Got some good pictures right here of our action figure. T2 right there. And I guess I will read this. It says 3 billion human lives ended on August 29th, 1997. The few who survived the nuclear fire of Judgment Day lived only to face a new nightmare, the war against the machines. In their effort to eliminate all remaining humans, Skynet sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission to destroy John Connor, the future leader of the human resistance. The first was programmed to strike at his mother, Sarah Connor, in the year 1984. Now that, of course, describes Terminator, the first one, before John was born. It failed. The second was to eliminate John when he was just a child. As before, the resistance was able to send a lone warrior to protect the boy. The only question was which one would reach him first. So that's pretty awesome stuff right there. It kind of doesn't, it's not, there's more to the movie than that, but man, really, really good. We can open this and we get a picture of our action figure here with some good lighting there, and then we can look at this full window box and see our action figure in there. So it looks awesome right there. But that's it. I am going to take him from the bottom. Let's see. Cut right here. Now, how did I acquire this? During the holiday season, Christmas season, NECA was running on their website a 12 days of Christmas. So for 12 days, they would have these different figures that you could purchase. Now, you can only get 5 out of a pool of 8 or 10. And I did show that. There is a video of that on my channel, so check that out if you want. But yeah, and you could, there was usually 1 or 2 that everybody wanted, and the rest was kind of probably overstock and junk that nobody wanted. And I saw this and thought, man, I would like to have that. Now, I would really like to have the Arnold Schwarzenegger figure, the T-800, but unfortunately he wasn't available, so I picked this up. Will I ever get the Arnold Schwarzenegger T-800 action figure from NECA? If I can find it and it's relatively either the retail price or less, yeah, sure I will. But if not, I'm not worried about it. All right, we're going to pull this out. And we got him out. And is there any back in there? Let me see. I think we could. Yeah, there is photo opportunity right there. If you want to put your T-1000 behind that, you could get some good photographs there. We'll set that to the side. And here is the T-1000 in his plastic coffin. Looking good. All right, as usual with our NECA figures, a ton of accessories, and we will go through those first. So we will check out hands first. Now, they do have accessory caps, which is always nice. You know I like these. If you watch the channel, I always brag on these because it does hold in your accessories, keeps them from coming unstowed. But first thing we'll look at is looks like a trigger finger probably. Hold a gun, one of his guns, I guess. So there is a trigger finger on it, but pretty good. And then we get a left one to match that, another trigger finger. So you can hold both guns at the same time because he does come with 2 guns. Next one we get is this finger, this hand with the pointy finger that is turned into a blade. Now, in the movie, there is a scene where he shoves this through Sarah Connor's shoulder and kind of pins her up against the wall. And then he shoots, and then he pulls his other one out and is getting ready to put it through her head, and he's telling her, call your son, and to get him to come so he can catch him. But things happen, and it does not work out. But yeah, that was that. And unfortunately, they are all bent up right here. So if you can heat that up, get it to stay very straight, because they was really straight. It would have been nice to get real shiny steel on there too. It's just kind of a silver or a gray, but man, in that movie, that was really, really shiny, like a chrome pretty much. All right, that is it for the extra hands. And then we're going to take another cap off here. And now we're going to get into his guns. And here's a little like submachine gun, single-handed. Does this clip come out? No, it does not, but pretty cool. I like it. Little gun there. And then we get this little hand cannon, a little pistol here, 9mm or something, 45, 44, whatever, all black. Both guns are all black, but very nice. And then we get this. Here you go. This looks like it is articulated, so you're going to be able to this is going to serve as an arm for the T-1000, or the hand. You probably pop the hand off of the wrist, pop that on, and you can get that effect right there of that sword. This kind of looks like where he shoves that into the elevator doors. So Sarah Connor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the T-800, and John Connor get on an elevator to get away from the T-1000. When the elevator doors shut, he shoves that, and then it kind of opens up. It changes into like a pry bar and opens up that elevator. When the elevator opens up, Arnold Schwarzenegger's got a shotgun, and he fires a shot, and that comes to our next accessory, which is right here. He fires the shot, and right in the head, if I can get this out, and pow. That's what he looks like after he gets that shotgun blast to the face. So that is awesome. So that's kind of an extra head, but wow, that looks good. That's so cool that they gave us that. Really, really neat. So yeah, that's what a shotgun blast does to some liquid metal. And then we get one more head, and this is a serious head for the T-1000 without his helmet and glasses on. So a lot of the movie, he looks like this. He's chasing John Connor and Sarah Connor and the T-800 Terminator. So now that is it for accessories. So now we've got to turn him over and cut these ties. And there looks like to be, how many ties? Just two, perhaps? I think that is it. Just two ties. Get them out of here. All right, turn him over, grab the T-1000 by his toe, pull him up, and T-1000 has been resurrected. Here we go, check it out. Empty coffin right there. Get that out of there. We'll sit it down there. Let's check this out now. Let's go through articulation first. Now, NECA's articulation probably is not the greatest, but it's not bad neither. But they really put a lot into their sculpts, more than their articulation. But this, if that copyright date is right, this released in 2015 or 16. But let's check him out. Articulation, head, looks down a lot, does not look up much. He really doesn't even have a straightaway gaze. Once you get that up, it's still kind of looking down. There is a slight left and right. It will go all the way around. And obviously, head's removable because we get them extra heads right there. His shoulders go all the way around. He's got single butterfly. He does not get a lot of stretch. I mean, he can get a T-pose, but that's about it. He's not coming way back like our wrestlers do. He's got single jointed, stiff elbow, single jointed. He gets close to a 90, and it will rotate. He can throw that Nolan Ryan fastball. He has, is there an ab crunch? I can't tell if there's an ab crunch in here. I don't think there is. That is all one solid piece, but that jacket looks great. Waist will go all the way around, and it's not, maybe it is I think it is a hula hoop waist there. We'll call it a hula hoop waist. His splits, he does have a holster. Oh, his holster just came off. So our splits are about like that. Pretty good. Now, I want to be careful with these joints. I have had older NECA figures break on me. This one seems okay, though. He's got a single jointed knee in less than a 90 degree there. Less than a 90 degree, but does that twist? No, it does not. Let's see what his high kick can get. There you go. Pretty good high kick there. And his back leg won't come back very far because that hip right there hinders that. But upward kick, like front kick like that, pretty good. And is there an upper boot cut? Yes, upper boot cut and ankle articulation. There's a little bit. It'll rotate around and slight rocker. And not much pivot to point them toes down. Not much at all. Maybe slightly. But that's it. Articulation done. Let's take a look at this guy here, man. This is awesome. Head's a little bit loose, but not so much that it's fallen over. I've definitely seen worse. The uniform looks beautiful, man. Wow. It says Los Angeles Police on his left shoulder and right shoulder. Got a couple pins on this jacket. Man, that looks good. It's got the creases and the you can see the zipper. You can even see his white undershirt under his button-up shirt that's under this. This is amazing. Very good. Coming down, he's got the black pants. He does have a pinstripe down him. Got the high riding boots here, motorcycle riding boots. Both hands they're not gripping hands or not splayed out so much, just kind of slightly open, maybe like that. His helmet, there's something on the helmet. I think it is a motorcycle right on the top right there. Some kind of logo or a pin to let you know he is a motorcycle police officer. White helmet, the black visor up top, black around the very bottom here, but really cool looking. He's got his badge, police badge. That looks awesome. He's got his belt, a lot of things on his belt. His holster did fall off, so let's see. Hopefully this will go back on without too much fuss. But it is a holster right here to put his gun in, and it does have, just like real life, that little strap right here to keep his gun in the holster. But man, it looks awesome. Very awesome. Let's see. I'm excited to get these hands off. Let's go with his gripping hands to hold his guns. Pops on there real nicely. Pops off. Let's see. The other one popped off. Okay, there we go. Pops off pretty nice. Pretty big ball joints right there. Unfortunately, I can't get the other gripping hand in there, so that is very unfortunate. I think if I work it really well and get it heated up, it may go. So I'm just going to put his other hand back on, and I'm even having trouble with this hand going back on there. So we'll have to display both guns in one hand right here. So we'll try the pistol first. Okay, so there's that gun. It fits in there fairly good. Not perfect, but doable right here. Really struggling here a little bit with standing and getting this gun up right there. But yeah, not bad. Definitely wish his head would look up a little more. That's okay. Let's see, the other hand, or the other gun, I'm sorry. It gets in there also decently, not bad. So there is that hand. Now, these are the hands I'm hoping I can get them to fit on here, because these were a major part of the movie. So he's got Sarah Connor pinned up against the wall with this going through her shoulder, like right in here. And then his other one, let's see if we can see if the other one will pop on here. Having major trouble with this. There we go. We got it on there. So then he took this one and was going to put this in her eye and make her call for her son to come out so he can catch him and make sure that the machines win the war. So that's pretty cool. That does look all right. Again, I wish that was a really good chrome. That would have been perfect. But that's not bad. And then let's see. We have it. This could be either hand. We'll take this left hand or the right hand off. That's the one we have the trouble with. Or was it the left? Or was the right? I'm sorry. Here we go. Stick this in here. Will it fit? Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's not bad. Now this one is articulated, but I can see a joint in there, but I cannot get it to bend. And I'm afraid I'm going to snap that ball joint off of there, so I'm not going to do it. But that don't look bad neither. So we got the kind of, I think this is the elevator scene when he puts it in the elevator like I mentioned. And then when the elevator comes open, it actually has this head on, I believe. So heads are real tight also. I can't get the head on either, but yeah. He has this head on. Elevator opens. Shotgun blast. Let's see if this will pop on. There we go. Boom. Shotgun blast right there. So that is our scene in the movie when he gets a shotgun blast to the face, and that is awesome. Again, it would have been great to get high shiny chrome on here, kind of like what we got on our Cobra Commander face. You see that high chrome right there on that face? That'd have been great to have on his fingers and this right here where that chrome is showing. But not bad at all. Let's see, I guess I can check to see if the gun, yep, the gun does fit in the holster. So that'll be cool to get that glued back on there. Maybe I'll do that for the glamour shots, his gun on his hip. Basically, I paid $20 for this because it was 5 figures for $100. So not bad. I'm glad I didn't pay $35 or $36 for it. Again, if I see the Arnold Schwarzenegger T-800 figure in store for retail, or less, if I one day find it on Big Bad Toy Store or anything, I would probably get it just to pose these two together. But that is it. Thank you oh so much for watching. Love you guys all out there. Keep the comments coming. What do you think? Would you pick up this T-1000? How much would you be willing to pay for this thing? Again, I paid roughly $20 for it. I guess you could put in some of the tax and the shipping into this, because there was shipping on that 12 Days of Christmas promo that they was running back in December. But I'm glad I have it, I guess, in my collection. But that's it. Thank you all for watching. Till next time. Oh, yeah.